former Vice-Chancellor of the University of Ghana, Professor Akilakpa Sawyer, has urged Star Ghana Foundation not to rest on its oars, but to continue to renew its commitment towards tackling evolving socio-economic concerns that plague Ghana's developmental agenda. Professor Sawyer was speaking at the launch of the CSO's 5 years anniversary in Africa.
The foundation was a very specific formation of this idea and the process. Those of us who were there on the steering committee of the program spent as much time thinking about the foundation idea as delivering on our projects. I recall when the first phase of the program ended, before the second phase started, we spent months of detailed consultations, not just in Accra here, but countrywide, in order to ensure that we're not simply pushing our ideas, but we're giving voice and body to ideas which reflect the reality of our condition and which enable us to speak to authority from our positions as citizens of the country. It is simply to encourage the current leadership of Star Ghana not to accept the program as it is, but constantly to think through making it better, to think through making it fit better into a situation at any particular time.
Meanwhile, the Governing Council Chair of the Foundation, Dr. Esther Ofe-Abaji, noted that the role Star Ghana Foundation plays in Ghana's democracy is much more needed today than before due to prevailing socio-political and economic issues in Ghana and Africa.
In anticipation of our future, we have taken steps to flesh out our ideas and develop and share our strategy for promoting active citizenship, articulating how we feel and how we can add to stimulate local philanthropy, and mulling over what we want our thought leadership contribution to look like. For a role for an entity such as Star Ghana Foundation in Ghana, as well as in the sub-region, is required even more urgently now than before. Our pulse on the political, economic, and social developments in the country and West Africa suggests that the alienation of the citizenry from the processes that have been pursued as democracy is a real possibility. Therefore, actions that will amplify the voices of all sections of the population and identify opportunities for inclusive action and broadening platforms for participation and engagement are even more urgently required than before. The specter of violence arising from natural resource-related conflicts, terrorist groups, the erosion of rights of groups of people, political impunity and traverses of justice is looming, and it will not respect boundaries. And therefore, we need to be able to mobilize energies, include young people more effectively, leverage and adapt technology and strategies, and work assiduously with partners of varying shades and with similar intent at the regional, national, and subnational levels.